I almost called Lachey. Okay.
Hello, child. How are you doing?
I'm doing okay. How are you?
I'm absolutely deadly exhausted. You better play really well.
Oh.
I was coming home from San Domenico last night and I was tired. It was almost 10 p.m. when suddenly two cars collided on the bridge, setting the bridge on fire. And I got stuck there for 4 hours behind the burning cars. Then finally, when they pulled me back to the Marin County, I had to drive over Golden Gate to San Francisco, through San Francisco, over the Bay Bridge to the East Bay, and then come home literally 2 hours before I had to go back to Crowden to teach. So I am grumpy.
Okay. Sorry.
Don't say sorry, especially when you haven't done anything wrong. But you better play really, really good right now.
Okay.
What did you prepare for me? I don't remember what I was supposed to do.
Well, I did page 1 and I did the first page and the last page really well on my scene de ballet.
Okay, show me.
Okay.
You want to hear the last page or the first page?
Both, not simultaneously.
In what order?
Just play the beginning first.
Okay.
Stop.
Yeah.
Stop. It is actually very, very good, and it's possible to play like this. But it would make it a little bit stronger if you are able to vibrate at least some of them.
Okay.
Right, but now your shoulder is up, your lips are like. Have you seen Little Mermaid? Remember, have you seen the Little Mermaid?
Yeah.
The cartoon?
Yeah.
The big long cartoon with the funny crab Sebastian and everything.
Yeah.
Oh, this is so cool. And there is this crab singing. He's very musical and he's like a Kapellmeister of the orchestra. And he's trying to convince the prince to kiss the girl. And, and she's doing the lip service. You've got to kiss the girl. You reminded me of that because when it started to vibrate, your left arm got tight, your right shoulder went on, and everything got tense. Your playing without vibrato was spectacular. Except it was not quite as vibrant as it could be, right?
Yeah.
Could you play each one of them for me separately, making sure that you're completely relaxed, and then you strike and play from the string? Yes.
Oh. I pressed.
That's very good. Keep going. That's it. Now, go like you were, and if you miss some of the vibrato, don't worry about it, but do not get stiff. That's pretty good. Go on. Okay, stop. You play very, very, very well. I need you to somehow control your shoulder. It's not bad, but sometimes when you get either you play something hard or something very emotional. I really don't know. I really don't know whether it is technical or it is emotional, but your shoulder sometimes gets up. The right shoulder should never, ever go up. Left, yeah, it's not a good thing to do, but if the left shoulder goes up, it's not critical, but the right shoulder locks everything. Okay? Do you have Beanie Babies?
I have a pig that can go on my shoulder.
A pig?
Yes.
It's a long pig?
It's pretty long.
Yeah. Is it far away?
I can run.
Run.
Okay. Okay. I have a pig.
Oh, cool pig. That's a big, fat pig. That's a Beanie Baby?
No.
It's not a Beanie Baby. I need a Beanie Baby.
I have one somewhere.
Oh my God. Well, I'll tell you this. If you will text me your address, I will send you a Beanie Baby. That will not work. It's not heavy enough. Although it looks very cute. It looks more like a pirate's parrot from Caribbean. Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, just try to watch for it, and when you practice, allow your mom to keep an eye on the shoulder and sometimes tell you that you are stiff and not to get upset about it, because it's possible that it's just from your emotion, but it's still just as bad. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Most of the kids do this because they get, scared, or you approach something very difficult and suddenly your shoulder goes up and your bow gets
Try
frozen.
shifting your weight.
Your brother
like we
gets
talked
tight.
about.
But if shoulder goes up, many bad things may happen. You have to keep it down. Okay? Just other thing, when you go, it doesn't have to be how I'm asking you to play, but I very much like you to learn my way and then do whatever you want. So the first one, standard mezzo forte or forte, but just straightforward. Can you play it for me?
Yeah.
When you do this, yadam.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah, you could vibrate a little bit more because it's a pinky, right? It's a little more excitable. That's very nice. Now the second one, we're doing a pianissima and espressivo molto, which means you have to give it a little Russian slide and find it there and float the bow, meaning don't press but move clean and vibrate narrow and fast. Go. Yeah, you're pretty much making a proper shift, which is okay, but I want you to give me a Russian slide. Try third finger. That's better. Now look at my finger. You are doing it this way. Try sliding it this way and vibrating basically with the skin of the finger. And it's up bow, not down.
Oh.
Right. It sounds very, very clumsy. You will need to spend some time searching for it. But please do this, and if you don't like it, I will not insist, but I need you to learn that technology.
Okay.
I'm too exhausted to get my violin, but maybe next time we will try to play for each other and I will show you what I'm talking about. However, I think you know what I'm talking about. You have done the Russian slides with flat finger, right? And when you go in a very, 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 very high position, two things must happen. You don't vibrate too wide because you will over-vibrate the intonation. And the second thing, unfortunately, you cannot use the bow close to the fingerboard, which we usually do when we want to play very emotional and stuff. But it's very high position, strings are very close together. If you play too close to the fingerboard, you will start hitting neighbor strings. Is your hair wet?
No.
No?
No.
You're like fiddling with your hair. It's like, oh my God, I got under the rain. How's the weather there?
It snowed.
Okay, what is wrong with Texas? You know, when it was freezing here, you guys had 80 degrees. Now we have our normal weather. It's beautiful, it's calm, it's
Yeah,
sunny.
we had
65
snow
degrees,
too.
but no.
We had snow 2 days ago. Actually, yesterday, and the roads were really icy, and the wind was like blowing on the car windshield, and
Yeah.
so, yeah.
Yep. I thought Texas is so close to south. It's supposed to be always warm and sunny. But
Nah.
you blow snow until you're
It's already snowed. This is the second time it snowed this year. It's gonna
okay.
snow again. Anyways.
Right. Now we go on. We skip this one. You will work on this. And we're going for the third one, which is supposed to be a little bit slower, but don't think slow, think large. Just make it huge and slide into the second finger with shoulder goes up. Ugh. Is there somebody who can spank you for me?
No.
Every time shoulder goes up, lagging. Let's go. Yeah, maybe a little quicker slide. And yeah, here you could vibrate fast, but much wider because you are not. And you want to be really emotional. Yeah, keep going. Right. Your general sound suggests wah, 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 and suddenly you put why? I mean, I don't mind the fast vibrato. If you want to play it all on edge, then you have to play all on edge. But if you play melancholic, do you know the meaning of that word?
No.
It's kind of unhappy, but really not sad. Just not incredibly happy, upbeat, and bubbly, like most of the Eastern Europeans, you know. There were some students of mine that I became really close friends eventually, and especially one. The reason I remembered, she came to visit me yesterday, and she now is in college in Connecticut, and she's just a total sweetheart, a beautiful girl. But when I first met her, she was not my student then. I really did not like her. She was always smiling, always bubbly, always happy. I hate happy people. I'm from up. Everything is supposed to be dark and gloomy and unhappy. And I really did not like how she played violin. It was pretty terrible. And I really did not like that everybody adores her. I could not understand why. And I thought that all this bubbliness and all this happiness and all this positive energy is all fake. And then about months down the road, when I was chewing her up at every class at Santa Monica, she comes to me and says, "Can I ask you a favor?" I said, "What?" "Can I play for you?" And I was shocked. And she said, "I'm really afraid of you, but I really want to play for you." I never say no to the kid who wants to play for me. And little by little, I realized that she really is that kind of positively charged, perfect, total sweetheart kind of a person, right? And she practiced really hard. And now she's in Wesleyan in Connecticut, and she's doing really good. And she plays violin beautifully. Has a bunch of students there in Connecticut now. And every time she comes, we get together and have lunch. And you know. Anyway, let's move on. So stay positive, don't raise shoulder, play expressive and passionate. No. I wanted the previous phrase. Remember, when you play the melancholic kind of tired, exhausted kind of sound, and suddenly somebody plugged you into the wrong outlet. I don't want that.
Okay.
It's a wrong mix of emotions. Beautiful. Keep going. Right there. So it's very well played, and I'm sure that practicing with the piano would actually make it even better. A couple of things about what you just played for me. Slides are very dangerous. Slides are very powerful expression, but as they can be beautiful, they also can be ugly. Just like mushrooms. You know, they could taste incredible, but they can also kill you. Right? So it's very much impossible to explain to the student the reason. That's why nobody really does. So good teachers tell the good students what sounds good, what doesn't. And then you will tell somebody else later what sounds good, what doesn't. And it's really just like a folklore, like old fairy tales. Nobody can really justify why our brain reacts to one slide, oh, it's so beautiful, and another slide, yuck, it's so ugly. Right? We just can't explain that, but that's the fact. But one thing I can tell you, be careful with slides down, especially if you did not want that slide. If it's just a sloppy shift, and you it sounds a little bit drunk, and it never sounds expressive. The danger is that the kids sometimes hear themselves slide, so, ooh, I just slid. Yeah, I'm so expressive. And they don't even realize that the audience goes, oh my God, make it stop. You know what I mean? So, listen to what you do, listen to every unclear shift, and then ask yourself whether you wanted that slide emotionally or it just happened because of your lousy shifting. Okay?
Okay.
Now, I want you to emphasize the first note of that long note. When you hold that long G and then you start the run, take the second finger, vibrate it like crazy and play it longer. Imagine, look here. Imagine that I have a rubber band and I put it on my thumb and I pull, create elastic energy and then snap and it slides. Right? The plus and danger of this, and I'm talking to you like I would talk to a conservative student, but hopefully you will understand. If you play the run, especially in romantic music, perfectly in rhythm, nobody is going to complain, but people might just fall asleep. If you start especially syncopated note and you take the following note, which is an exit after the hold before the run, and play that first note a little bit longer and very vibrant. You kind of waste your time, right? And then you kind of late to arrive to the downbeat of the top of the run, which kind of forces you to play faster than you were supposed to. Now listen. It's cool, but it's boring. Now listen. You hear the difference? I'm exaggerating a little bit. Don't do too much. Just like salt after the good steak. You're not vegetarian, are you?
No.
She really loves you. She won't let me sing, but she'll let you sing.
Yeah, I'll let you sing.
See, I know I have a terrible voice, but I'm still allowed to sing. Makes me feel really good. Yeah. Anyway, do not overdo that, but definitely do some. Try right now. And then go on. Make it happy and virtuosic. Yeah, and then keep going. Wait. That da-da-da is supposed to stay excited. And you're like, Jafar is our man if he can do it. No! Be expressive, powerful. Go. Stop. You made a perfect Russian slide. What was the mistake?
I did a harmonic.
You what? You slid into the perfect note, but you did not vibrate it. Come on. Harmonic is for babies. No. Your whole body goes, no, slide fast and easy and then yeah. People go, oh, Elle, she's so emotional and such a virtuoso. What? Come on. Yes. That's it.
Okay.
Do you see the difference?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, go on. Stop. Terribly raised shoulder. And shoulder goes up. Yeah, that is cool. Go on.
Okay, I'm gonna do the last page. Do I? Never mind. Well,
Yep.
Go ahead.
I have a.
Anywhere you'd like.
Okay.
You have a question?
Yeah, kind of.
Well, then ask it.
Okay. Do I start on like the page before? Because I'm kind of starting
No,
in.
start on what you practiced.
I'm
Jump. God.
What?
Just start where you practiced on the last page.
Dawson, I'm excited to hear you play so well, but if you want to fight your mother, I'm going to sleep.
Oh. Okay.
Stop. I know that it's probably a harmonic in the music, but as I said, it's for babies. I don't necessarily need the Russian slide in every shift up, but take that stupid note and vibrate it and play with power, passion, and beauty. Harmonics are very, very good, and they sometimes very necessary. If you play a Mendelssohn concerto, they will be all over the place in the top notes, but it's completely different music. This one is much more juicier. So harmonics suddenly feel like empty bottle. Go. Stop.
Mm.
Make sure that you exaggerate the rhythm there. Da, dee, da, da, and then da, 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 dee, da, da. Do not be lazy. Don't play da, da, da. It's just so boring. Do it. Da, dee, da, da. But don't miss that shift. And if you want to, you could do it with the third finger. Yes, but once you're there, vibrate like insane. Not too wide, but really fast. Yes. Stop. Where's the hurry? Where's fire? Why are you in a hurry? Da, da, da. That's a good place for the harmonic. And give it time. Breath. Yeah, go on. It's a cadenza. Show me what you did. Yeah, go on.
Oh. Sorry.
Stop.
Oh.
This da, pa, pa, pam. These three notes are off the string.
Oh.
Yeah, but in the part of the bow where you can just bounce. Yeah, it's a little bit too clunky. A little close to the frog, and don't worry about. Don't bounce the bow over the finger chord. We need the whole thing. No, it's too far. Up, closer to the frog.
Oh.
No. Stop. Yum, pum.
Mm.
It's supposed to be one more, and then you stop.
Oh.
Right. Stop. Don't just jump on this one. And also, first time you tried to play the harmonic with the fourth finger unsuccessfully. Second, you used the third, and it was good. And yes, I played with the third finger too, because in that position, third finger is the longest finger. Right? Try. Stop. Listen, you didn't understand what I was trying to say. Listen carefully. When you play this part, yum, pum. Stop. Nah, it's late. I'm not asking you to play super fast. I'm asking you to play da 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 dum up, and then you stop for a moment and start. That's That's it. Go on. Older.
I have a question about this last chord. Is it that?
Yada. Yeah. And lift the bow and say, look at me, I'm so gorgeous.
Okay.
Okay? So it's all good. It's all incredibly well practiced, and I really appreciate it. Next step would be gradually reach the fastest tempo that you wish, and then just go in that tempo to the end. Right? Some people do accelerante al fine, meaning you go faster and faster and faster until you end the piece, but most of the time you just crash and burn. At some point, get cute for a couple of bars and then reach your tempo and just stay steady there. It will actually sound to the audience much faster than accelerante. Do you understand? When you play virtuosic music very, 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 very steady, it sounds fast. Especially if you start cute and flirty and you start slow and then you gain the speed and then you reach reasonably fast tempo and play really, really, really strict in rhythm, you succeed greatly. Okay? So that's very good. What else did you practice from this piece? Did you practice that part that is going to be a ricochet at some point? Squeaky, there are more pages than first and last of this.
That one?
No.
The,
Oh, maybe, yeah. The one that you got. That's right. Yeah. Did you practice it?
I practiced the notes.
Show me how.
I did this.
Um,
I also did the mini run after it.
what?
I also did like the little run thing after it.
A little what?
The thing that goes. That.
Go, 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 go,
Oh.
go, go. Okay, not bad. Speaking of that run, I want you to do today for me a couple of things. First, I want you to put the violin down and go get Shevchik number 27. You know that one?
I know it.
That's the one, yes. Go ahead. Ah, ah. That's what Texas with snow does to little children. Poor rattlesnakes, they're all freezing the rattles now.
We saw a rabbit. They're
You saw
okay.
a rabbit?
Yeah, we saw a rabbit. It ran across our field. We saw footprints near our house from it.
Really?
Where are you, Sevchik? You are hiding somewhere. My Sevchik doesn't like me. No. 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 I had it somewhere. I'm gonna check this one place and then I will do that because I know it by heart.
Okay, play it by heart.
Yeah.
Good. Excuse me.
Let's see.
So you need to practice this one again, and then what you need to do is find that first chord that you just played for me. Wah, 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 wah. Just right. Now, yes, you go diggy, 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 diggy. That's the energy of the wrist.
I don't know how to do the upper one. Like I know how to do
Diggy,
that.
diggy, diggy, diggy. Just bring it back. Make a little action. Yeah, you just did it. Mwah. Stop. Just soak in the incredible success. It is a fluke. You got lucky. But you did it, not your mom, not me, not somebody else. I need you to find it back. Do you understand? But not now, later.
Yeah.
And it is like a riding a bicycle. It requires a decent bow, but really the technology is that simple, and the movement in that wrist, that flick on the down bow and then the little accent on up, and the elbow that is involved in that motion, it's basically just, the kids try the tricycle forever and then they get on two wheels and keep falling, and somebody's running behind them holding that thing with the hand until the kid drives faster than somebody can run and suddenly realizes that it just happens. Do you know how to ride the bicycle?
Yeah, I taught myself.
Huh?
I taught myself.
Yourself?
Yeah.
No way.
I did. I got it for Christmas last year. On the day of Christmas, I had this big trench coat on that I had just gotten, and I got on the bike and I just started scooting along.
Well, then you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So I really need you to find the way to bounce that thing. However, the first one is much easier than some others because, when those really, really hard stretches and you played them beautifully and you played them really, really in tune, but you were playing one note at a time. So open the music at this part where the ricochet is, and I want you to prepare your left hand for the first chord and play it like a chord. Boom! prepare the next chord. Don't raise the shoulder or get spanked. Keep going. Don't rush, take your time. Good. So, you really need to practice like this. Take your time, get relaxed, don't get stiff, don't get hurt. You are doing spectacular work reaching all these difficult notes. Some people even play open D string because they cannot reach for that fourth finger, but you did. And you played really, really, really well. But remember, do not practice ricochet when the chords are not low. You can practice ricochet on one chord, like on the first one, it's easy.
Yeah.
And then changing first to second chord, just simply dropping the third finger down is easy too. You can do that too. But when the chords change fast and the configuration of fingers is like, wait a minute, where does this go? What the heck is this? Oh my God, what a stretch. When that happens, it will freeze your bow and it will kill both intonation and the stroke. Okay?
Okay.
Good. Now, past that point, when it goes wah 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 wah, blank, wah 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 wah, blank, wah 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 wah, and then after that it goes into a beautiful waltz. And I want, did you practice it?
No.
I'm choking. Oh my God. Go get metronome. Go get metronome, lazy bum.
I know how to do it. What do I set it at?
Something like that.
Ah.
Yeah, that too. Doesn't have to be exact, just somewhere in that area. I want to play da 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 pa 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 da da da, right? Play the best you possibly can. Stop. The lifts are good, but they have to be closer to the frog, and the landing note's supposed to start from the no options. Don't chop it. No. Look. It's like one pum 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 pum, and then the landing note. Ooh, the sound. Yeah, start from the string. Don't start from the air. Yeah. Now start again, and this time do it the correct rhythm. Good girl. Now run. It's much slower. Vibrate. Stop. What makes you think that I would like that empty, ugly sound? Vibrate. Play beautifully. No. I'm going to turn myself into a grumpy cat. Stop. Wrong rhythm. Do it again and count well. No. It should be from the... No. One more beat. Stop, pop, 1, 2, 3, da da da. You're not holding it long enough.
Okay.
Okay. Down low. No. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Da-dee-da-dong. Down low. It's down low. Yeah, go, keep going. Yeah, keep going, keep going, keep going. Ooh, interesting notes. Okay, look. I want you to learn this stuff for me. I want you to learn how to play Ricochet just as perfect as you played for me once. You don't have to play the whole excerpt, but do practice your notes. Your notes that you played for me slowly, separate fingers were perfect. I need you to learn to just grab the chord and hold it. Do you understand?
Mm-hmm.
This waltzy part is my favorite part, and it's beautiful. But you need to get the rhythm, the strokes, and the hit it hard. But I think you can. And next time, if you could get the foundation, meaning learn the right notes and the right time, I will show you some tricks of how to make them more expressive. Now show me your 8. Are you familiar with the word an etude, an exercise, or you just play this in the ballet first and last page?
You cut out when you said etude.
Let's go. Yep. Go. It's okay, don't worry about it.
Mm.
Go, 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 go. Okay, I am incredibly impressed with that. That's very, very good. So, did you try to beat me in tempo?
No.
Why don't you?
Mm.
Set it to 185. All you have to do is to survive through the very beginning, and you are playing incredibly well. I'm very impressed with you today. Well, I always was impressed with you, but today is special.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, a bit too fast. But
It's
that's
because
the
it's
goal.
at 192. I don't have 185. I only have 184 and 192.
What?
84 you chump.
Oh, but I'm trying to beat his speed, and his speed is at 184.
Okay, look. Do you have a computer?
I have one that I'm recording on, but I can't do anything on it.
Okay, fine. If you go onto the computer or on the phone and type into the browser metronomeonline.com, it will give you a metronome.
Never your iPad, please.
Just type metronome.
I will.
This, look.
I will.
This child,
Right here.
this is a Google metronome, which is actually pretty good.
Yeah.
They did a very good job. It's very simple and it's very straightforward. There are minus and plus and a very large number, and you click play and it goes like this. I think even if you couldn't do it today, you are very, very, very close.
There's tons of websites that I'm just gonna click on.
Oliver made it at 185 on Tuesday. I think you are stronger than Oliver, right?
I think so.
Go get him, Tigress.
Matchmaker, matchmaker. Oh, sorry.
Maybe I should teach you to play that piece.
The Fiddler on the Roof piece? Oh, I love that piece. Didn't Maya play? Maya played it.
Arrangement for the quartet where I played the solo. And they were
Maya played it, right?
Huh?
Maya played it.
She played it for her school. That was kind of cool. But that's in the blood.
Did you find it, Ella, or not?
Ella, yeah, I have to go pretty soon. I want to hear the
What is wrong with the 184 on the metronome?
I'm trying to beat his speed.
Yeah, 184 is my fastest speed. In order for her to win, she has to play 185 or faster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't I have a phone here somewhere?
This is not working.
What is not working, you silly
This
goose?
thingy.
What thingy? Show me.
Online metronome. Finally. Okay.
All right.
1.
8, 5.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, your gosh.
Here you go. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. 185.
Yeah.
Thank you. I don't know why it didn't do it for me.
Well, because for this moment, I'm still smarter than you for 5 minutes.
It's the iPad. It's not me. You did it on Google.
Give me
I
the
did it on the browser. Oh well.
Don't look at anything but your bow.
Okay. So.
Okay, I'll take it.
Yeah.
Look, I will stop right now. I congratulate you on amazing lesson, and even though I'm deadly exhausted, I enjoyed it. I would very much like, if possible, if there's nothing wrong with that, send me your address I'll send you your string and I will get you a Beanie Baby, okay?
You'll send
Thank
me
you,
my...
Eugene.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Thank you.
Mwah. Be good,
Thank
child.
you.
I love you. I miss you. Be good.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.